I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Hello, everyone. I feel like bursting into Olympic song. What is the Olympic song?
There's an Olympic hymn, but I could not
Dun.
sing it.
No, I couldn't sing it either.
I think your Olympic song is "Oh Canada."
Yeah, well, we won a medal today. It was very exciting. All right. Anyway, sorry. Welcome to Fickle Stitches, a cross stitching channel.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking time out of your day. If you're a new person, we hope you like what you see and stick around. If you're returning, we still hope we entertain you.
Absolutely. and to,
We entertain ourselves.
yeah, I mean, if you get a little tickled, well, that's just an added bonus. Today is August the 7th, Wednesday. And so it's a little slightly different schedule. We usually film on Saturdays, but we're going to try this out for a little bit and see what happens. That way you can have a little treat in the middle of your week. There you go. I don't know. It's all good. But yes, we like to talk about cross stitch, but right now it's the Olympics, so it's, I've been watching that and stitching, which is sometimes really tricky. Just saying.
Yes.
So I've been doing stitching that is not complicated, so I don't lose my place. So, anywhoodle. Well, as you can see, don't have shelving yet. We're still a little bit of a mess here.
The pile looks smaller.
It is, yes. I rearranged some stuff, and all of my I wish I could turn this around, but I can't. All of my patterns are kind of over. I'll do a little thing later where you can see when it's done. I put all my patterns out, so that took away some of the bulk behind me, which is good. So, anyways, slowly but surely, we've been having issues getting a credit card. Cash in the bank means nothing if you have no credit. And our credit rating for a credit card doesn't flip over from the United States to Canada, which I knew it was going to happen. But anyways, so it's been a little tricky. So we're waiting for a minute to get the shelving. So it's all good.
Do you have to do they have things in Canada like a prepaid credit card?
Yeah, it's going to be what they call a secured credit card,
Yes.
where we literally put up um, the balance,
Hmm.
our balance limit, and we give it to them, and they put it into like a CD or a GIC. That's what they call them here, for a year to establish our credit. So fortunately, we have the amount that we want sitting in our account. So yeah, so we've been holding off on some big purchases because our debit card can only go so high on a daily basis. So yes, and shelving is last on our list to do. So hopefully, I'm hoping in 2 weeks, the backdrop will be a little different. We'll see.
Okay.
So just don't mind my boxes and my totes. We're getting there. It's been a slow process, but we're slowly getting stuff put away and all the paperwork done and all that kind of good stuff. And right now is pickle making season, so I'm learning how to make certain pickles for my mother. So it's been an interesting couple of weeks, but in the middle of all, we have been stitching. So let's start talking about that, ma'am.
Okay. Cheryl, a
Yes,
little bird told me that you have a finish.
I do. I'm gonna switch over to me.
Yay.
Yay! So, last filming, I was very close to this being done, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna get it done. And so I was able to finish Summer Gingham by Twisted Threads. It is on 28 count Riviera Gingham linen in the cream and natural colorway, because apparently there's different kinds of gingham. And it's done over one. So it's itty bitty teeny weeny. And there we go.
Oh, it's so dainty.
So cute. Look, Kate, I stitched summer things. There's a bee and a watermelon slice.
Okay.
I know, not to hurt myself, but
pace yourself.
I know, seriously. I have a number of these. I don't know. One time I walked into the Silver Needle in Tulsa, and they just caught my eye, so I bought like a whole bunch of linen and like 6, because there's like a whole series of these gingham patterns. So I've done 2 so far. I've done the Christmas one and now the summer one. And I got to figure out what one's next. But there you go. So ding, 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 ding.
Fall.
Well, there's a pumpkin one. I can't remember which all I have. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, we'll figure it out. So there's my finish. Very exciting. Yay. So there you go.
All right. I don't have a finish. Why don't you talk about your start?
Well, we'll talk about it together because we started them on the same day.
We did.
Mm-hmm. I'm writing some stuff.
Okay. And the reason we started them on the same day, because Sammy J at Sammy J Stitches had a birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday, Sammy J! Yay! I'm writing her name down too before I forget. Yes, so it was a birthday start, and goodness, how many were on? There was like 7 or 8 of us.
7 or 8 of us.
Yes.
On Virtual Stitches.
Yeah. So when we do a start of Virtual Stitches, well, at least I should say, when some of us do a start on Virtual Stitches and all of us are doing it together, we kind of like to wait and get everybody in the Zoom call, and then we all start as quickly as we can. We try to anyway, or at least try to get together that night. So there was a bunch of us starting various things, and the theme seemed to be pick Carolyn Manning design and try to do one that had purple in it, because that's Sammy's favorite color, but mostly it was just do a Carolyn Manning. Is that a fair thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to show yours first or me?
You can show yours first.
Okay. So I went with whoops, let me switch to myself. I am all over the place today. Sorry, Kate. I started Thistle, which I enjoy. I've wanted to start this one for a while, so I was glad that I had the excuse. So I'm doing it.
Like we need an excuse.
I know, seriously. Now, I'm doing this on 18 count Ada, and I have a story about this once I show you how far I got. Usually on a medium to large start, I try to get about 300 stitches in, and so this is what I was able to get done. I'm doing the get the diamonds done method on this one as well. So I'm doing it 18 count Ada, white Ada, and I'm using 1 thread. So there you go. So that's far as I was able to get done. It was over 300 stitches. So that was good. Now, I'm going to give you all a pro tip. Just because a roll of fabric in your stash from God knows how long says it's 22 count, measure it. And I'm going to show you to prove you. Look, see, look. 22 count Ada. 22. And it's a good thing that I cut generous borders, margins on my fabric. So, because I started stitching it.
There was a little growling.
There was. Because I was sitting there going, this looks really large under my, like, it had been a while since I stitched on 20 or 22 count Ada. And I'm sitting there going, this seems like the holes seem really large. And so I got out yes, that's when I growled. And then I went and reached for a ruler and confirmed that, yeah, it's only 18 counts. So then I was sitting there doing the mental math, making sure I had enough room on my margins. And I left this the original width that it came out. So this is exactly the right amount to have 3 inches around, but it's a little shorter. So the bottom is going to have like 2-inch clearance, but it won't matter because usually, well, if and when I frame this, I'll do it right up. So it won't matter how much is on the bottom. But yeah, just that's, if you feel that there's something not quite right, you're usually right. But I was a little frustrated with that. So anyway, but I was able to get a good start on it. We had a fun time celebrating Sammy that way. And yeah, so now show yours.
All right, so I started Robin's Egg from Carolyn Manning. Here's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I put in, what did I put in? 512 stitches, and I'm doing this on 20 count Robin's Egg from X2 Designs.
Ooh, okay, you'll have to drop it down a smidge. Smidge more. There we go, right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also doing the diamonds, so I did a little extra zhuzh at the bottom because I was like, I still had thread.
Yeah. No, it looks good.
So I like it. It's my first Carolyn Manning on 20 count, and I'm like, oh, it's so delicate.
I know. That's what's fun about them. They take on a different look, which I think is kind of fun. I think it's just because it's the one thread, right? It's a whole different look than doing. I don't know.
Just
yeah.
I think it lends itself to that pattern because Robin's Egg, you think small, dainty little eggs in a little nest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Whatever.
No, I get it. I think that's kind of fun. That is a really pretty pattern too. What I'm interested in is you don't mind using a dyed fabric for a full coverage like that?
No, because I am not going to frame it up close.
Yes.
I would go out a bit.
Okay, so having that little zhuzh around the edge is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's fun. Okay, so that was those were our starts. There was a couple people did the same picked the same ones. So that was kind of fun to see.
There were 3 people doing amethyst.
Amethyst, including Sammy. And
Jessie was doing sweater weather.
Sweater weather, yeah. And yeah, I can't remember all of them, but it was just kind of fun to do that in celebration of Sammy. She's one of the moderators of the group, so it was kind of fun to kind of celebrate her that way. So, Yay. So there you go. Okay. Now we have whips. How would you like to do those today?
Do you want me to do the ones I have not photos? So there's only 6.
Yeah, and then
we'll do yours, and then we'll finish up.
Sweet, that works.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So we're gonna switch over to Kate because she's been busy.
Yeah, Kate's been very busy. All right. So Kate's been busy working on the Monster House stitch along from Satsuma Street. This is a mystery stitch along, so I'm not going to show you a photo. I'm doing this on 16 count Storm from Atomic Ranch fabric. The second part released. I have the first part done. I'm halfway through the second. I have stitched 3,290 stitches on this, and There we go.
Ooh, look at that.
So I love the tentacle coming out of the basement.
That's awesome.
So I got to finish the guy with he's holding his pumpkin head to the side.
Yes.
And then above him, there's a werewolf hanging out of a window.
Love it.
And that's what part 2 is.
Okay.
So just trying to keep up with that one. I don't know why, but I did. I'm making squeaky noises when I breathe. That's weird.
I'm not hearing them, so there you go.
Okay, good. All right, the next thing I worked on, just because I hadn't worked on it yet this year, this is Dog's Day Out from Crossed Wing Collection. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I am doing this on 16 count gossamer from Picture This Plus, using the called for DMC in weeks, and I put 577 stitches in on it, and here's where I'm at.
Yes, the trees.
Yes.
Nice.
I love this. I just don't know why I can't just. I'm going to say the thing. If I just pulled it out and stitched on it.
Uh-huh. So are these part of your arbitrary August?
Nope, these are before arbitrary August.
Before arbitrary August. Okay. We'll talk about that later. Sorry.
These are what I was doing to kill time before arbitrary August.
Gotcha.
The next one I worked on was Shores of Hawk Run Hollow. Here's what it looks like. Everybody has seen this. It's by Carriage House Samplings. I'm doing this on 20 count vintage country mocha. I stitched 947 stitches, and sorry, I'm just trying to make sure you can see.
Nice. Love the mermaid.
So that whole bottom section is full coverage, and it's all filled in now.
Nice.
So I just need to keep going. I'm chugging away. It has a goal of 5,000 stitches for the year. I'm down to, it needs 2,000. So I kind of just want to finish the block.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Kind of where I think I'm going with it. This next one was very unexpected for me. I didn't really know I was going to do this. One night I was having trouble seeing because I had been stitching on dark fabric or smaller count fabric, and then I'm like, I just need easy stitching. So I'm like, I'll pull out an OwlForest.
Nice.
So I pulled out the Treasure Island Stitch Along.
Yes.
And over 5 days, I put 2,859 stitches into this puppy.
Ooh, look at that.
And here we are.
Is the island all done?
No.
Oh.
So I filled in this part down here with the greens. But there's green that goes up the sides, green. There's still more brown that goes on the top part of the island. There's a lot more left on the island.
Wow.
There's another guy down here. There's a guy, and then the whole bottom with like a treasure chest and a parrot. And
it looks great though.
I think one of the sections shows that there's an X here.
Oh yes,
they put an X on the thing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get, this is on my year of whips for getting done this year, and I'm like, I'm not going to get it done until I get that island done. That island has just been like staring at me for since I saw it come out, and I went, holy
crap.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a lot of stitches, man.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another, sensing a theme here. Here, I caught up on the Deadly Aquarium Stitch Along by Lola Crow. This is on 16 count Jellyfish Fields by Bestitch Me. And I stitched 2,239. And it is caught up.
Nice. Can you drop it down a smidge and move it over to your left? The other way. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I love the flying skate up top. The state.
Yes, he leapt out of the water.
Love it.
So this past Friday, there was a break, so there wasn't a release.
Mm-hmm.
So that was another reason I also spent some time on Treasure Island. I was like, let me catch something else up.
Yeah, that looks really good. And then, of course, there's a new release. Was it the Ghostly Ball or something? A Masquerade Ball or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that's a market, not a market, a Needlework
Yes.
Expo.
Yes.
Expo release.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't need to buy it right just yet because I don't have any.
No,
I
I
can
know.
wait.
Yes. I,
Everything can wait.
absolutely. It's a
All
beautiful
right.
piece, though.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm caught up on the Ever After Stitch Along
Nice.
from Forbidden Fiber Company. This is on 16 count Ever After Forbidden Fiber Company fabric
Mm-hmm.
and using the Forbidden Fiber Company threads. And I stitched 567 stitches.
Oh, yeah. You're going
All
along
right,
great
so
guns.
I did that spoiled selfish cow, and then this was the one from Monday. There was a bee. I don't know if you remember that scene, but it made me giggle to think about it.
Yes. Nice.
So I will finish this. This is very easy to stay caught up with now that I did all those effing frames.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Absolutely.
But you will notice what did not get stitched on was the wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope.
That's correct. It'll be
So
all right.
it'll be all right. I have high plans for it for I think I'm going to do a September Sal month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that includes things like Dark Queen of the Earth.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
So yeah.
That'll be good. Absolutely.
All right. So those are all the ones I'm showing you in real time. So we're going to switch to Cheryl for a couple minutes.
Okay. Excuse me. I just
Excuse.
drank something bubbly. All right. Very good. So, with the month of July being as it was, I did not get to finish any of my categories for July. So I'm trying to, I wanted to stitch on these things anyway, so I was trying to work on them a little bit. So the first one, and I picked the ones in July that I picked to do was to do Christmas in July, so or winter in July. So I started off with Green Groweth, the Holly by Park. Sorry, it's falling. By Park Hopper Bart. Cross Stitch Designs, our friend Bart. And I really enjoy this. I like when he does the old school traditional Carol patterns, because I love the old school traditional Christmas carols. So anyway, so this is Green Grow with the Holly, and I am using, instead of what it's called for, I went through my silk stash and picked 3 silks for the 2 different colors of green and for the red. So I will show you how far I got. So I was able, there we go. Woo!
Oh,
And
that
this
looks
is,
so good.
it's so pretty. It's on a 32 count, one of a kind ornament cut on
That's
even
Fortnite,
weave.
isn't it?
Pardon? Yes, by Fortnite Fabrics.
It's Fortnite, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so basically what I had done was the green, like the dark green, pretty much all the way over here and pretty much all the way over here. And I had just started in on the leaves when I put it away. So I've gotten almost all of the leaves and berries on the upper, because it's like a branch goes around this way and then another branch goes around the other way. You know what I mean? It's like a mirror image. So, and then the words. So, yeah. So I'm using a one-of-a-kind Stitchy Box exclusive from Planet Earth Fiber. Pine, which is Stitchy Silk by Stitchy Box. And then Warata by Dinky Dyes. So, yeah. It's just rando thoughts, and I thought this would be a great place to use them up. And and I'm doing them 2 strands over 2. So yeah, so I'm really happy with how that's turning out. So that was the first thing. So there was over, I can't remember. It was like definitely over 300 stitches put in on that. And then I'm also participating in Arbitrary August. And the way I define my Arbitrary August is I would say almost everything. I'm trying to participate in Kate's hashtag Touch Your Piece. And so I wanted to try and put stitches in on every one of my whips this year. And I have a lot of them. And so
I wonder why.
Yeah, I have no idea. And I was the way I was kind of keeping on schedule with them was I would try to pick each whip up on their birthday, the day that I started them. And I was doing okay until, well, no, I wasn't really. I started off the year basically not stitching for the month of February and part of August, May, and then with the move. So I've gotten behind. So what I've done is I put almost all of them on a wheel, and I'm just spinning the wheel and trying to get my goal amount of stitches on those. And so that's what I'm concentrating on for August. And so the first one that I spun, where did I put it? Here it is Little House Needleworks, the Hometown Holiday Series. And the first one I spun was the Bookstore.
Cute.
They are very cute. She recently released number 25, and she's stopping it there. That's going to be the last one. It was, I can't remember the name of it. This is so bad. But it was designed in honor of her mother, who recently passed away. And but so that one is going to be the last one in the series. So that's good. I'm glad she kind of put a cap on it. Because I was like, holy mackerel. So yeah, so I'm hoping to stitch all 25 of them. I'm doing them all on 40 count linen, lamb's wool linen, and using the called for colors. And I'm hoping to finish them like the easel stand way, so that they can be put out as a village at Christmas. So with that being said, let me show you how much I got done. So when I picked this up, all that was done was the roof, the rectangle. And so as you can see there, I filled up the first floor. And I'm almost done putting in the window stitches. So I have a little bit more to go before I put it down. I want to finish the window stitches, and then there's one more row of ecru to delineate that particular floor, and then I'm going to put it down.
Okay.
And but while I am here, I'm going to spin for my next Arbitrary August. So here you go. You guys get to watch this live. And my disappointment or excitement. Tiny decisions. Here we go. So okay. Yes, I'm not doing that. So the next one that I'm going to be working on is going to be, Hometown Holidays Coffee Shop.
Okay.
So there you go. So with that, I'm going to switch it back over to you.
Okay. So I have gone a little crazy with my arbitrary August.
Mm-hmm.
I put all of my new starts on a wheel, new starts for this year, excluding the sales.
Right.
Because I've already been stitching on those.
Right.
But you know how you're excited to do a new start and you work on it for a day or two and then you put it away and you never see it again because you're so busy with everything else.
Absolutely.
And like I wanted to give more love to my new starts. So, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to spin the wheel. I'm going to put 200 stitches in on the project and then I'm going to spin the wheel again. Well, I have completed 12 spins so far.
You've been motivated.
Yeah, I have been motoring through these and I'm having a blast. Other than the issue I will discuss with the second one. But my first spin was, we're going to put up photos
Yes,
for this.
we are. Yeah.
My first spin was Pumpkin Thieves by Madame Chantilly. Here's a picture of what Pumpkin Thieves looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Ghost Story from Fortnite Fabrics, and I could just cry at how beautiful this fabric is.
Mm-hmm.
So I put 201 stitches in on it, and here's a photo of where I got to.
Bam!
Bam!
I haven't said that in a while.
All right. So my second spin was Star Dragon from OwlForest. Doing this on 20 count moss from Vintage Needle Arts. I pulled it out. I looked at my fabric to figure out where I was going. I looked at my fabric again. I looked at my fabric a third time and realized I had started the project on the wrong side of the fabric.
I do believe she growled and I could hear it from New York State.
I had a hissy.
There was a slight hiss happening.
I am not ashamed. It took me I had to get over myself.
Yeah. Yep.
I had to decide if I was going to keep going for this gigantic ass project or if I was going to suck it up, turn it around, and start on the right side of the fabric.
And what did you decide to do?
Well, bam, here's 276 stitches on the right side of the fabric.
Ah, there we go.
It made me sad. It made me very, very, very sad. So, from Cheryl, measure your count on your fabric.
Yes.
From
Verify
Kate,
your count. Yes.
Pick the right side of the damn fabric on these painted fabrics or dyed fabrics. Make sure you're doing what you want to do. Or even on, like, I know people who have started Vintage Country Mocha and have done it on the wrong side.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You know what I'm going to do sometime? I'm going to go through our videos and write down all of our pro tips. I'm just saying.
People were full of it. Full of helpful suggestions.
Yes, that's what we're full of.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it exactly.
Helpful, yes.
All right. So I would not mind if mine don't drop off my wheel. Mine can be respun.
Right.
My wheel stays the same.
Right.
So my third spin was Charmful Meadow from OwlForest. Here's what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Heritage from, Picture This Plus. And I did 224 stitches, and it's another one I wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
But I put it away.
It's beautiful.
It is. Number 4, and another one, Moon Deer from OwlForest Embroidery. Here's what it looks like. This actually was a repeat spin, so I've had this twice now. So I'm doing this on 20 count something from Vintage Needle. And this is on the right side of the fabric, because then I went and looked at it, and I was like, oh, please be on the right side of the fabric.
Right.
So this got 435 stitches in on it. Once again, I was not mad. I would have liked to keep going. It's the new
Absolutely.
start thing. It just revitalized me. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
look at all these things. I'm so excited.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's like,
It's a
I've
nice
got
little
great taste.
refreshing thing in August.
Yeah.
Cleansing your palate.
Yeah. Why you don't sit there and pat yourself on your back multiple times saying, I have great taste?
No, but I am doing it now.
Yeah. Please
Some of
do.
them I'm like, damn, I picked really good fabric for this. All right.
Oh,
So
gosh.
the next one is Seaside Sampler from Rosewood Manor. Here's what it looks like. Once again, the most beautiful fabric in the world that I could picture this on. This is 16 count Darling from Fortnite Fabrics
Mm-hmm.
using the Treenway silks, and this got spun twice. So this is 447 stitches.
Nice.
Not mad at that at all.
Nope.
Though I see what Sheila is talking about because I got up into the manta ray.
Mm-hmm.
What is that motif?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, this is not going to be fun.
Right.
And it was not fun because my anchor motif was split amongst 4 pages.
Oh, no. Oh,
There
yeah.
was growling for
I
that
was
too.
just going to say. Excuse me.
That's just not nice, people.
No, it's not. It's just unfair and rude.
Yes. All right, next spin.
Mm-hmm.
Solstice from Ann Stokes by artwork by Ann Stokes, charted by Pain Free Crafts. Here's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing this is a full coverage. I'm doing it on 20 count easy grid using DMC, and I put 350 stitches in on it because I couldn't stop because I like it. And I really want to work on it again.
Absolutely.
Uh, 3 more people, just 3 more.
I'm not complaining.
This next one is Halloween Quaker from Leela's Studio. I'm doing this on 16 count The Howling from Be Stitch Me. Here's what Halloween Quaker looks like, though most people know what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I put 200 stitches in on it. It just happened to be perfect. I stitched, remember the witch didn't have a head and a hat? She now
Mm-hmm.
has a head and a hat.
Nice.
That was 200 stitches exactly.
Yep.
I couldn't do that again if I tried. My next spin was Flying Ship from OwlForest Embroidery. And I did start to realize about halfway through this little section that I was like, oh yeah, I did start an awful lot of OwlForest.
Yes, you did. Well, I think 12 of your planned starts this year were going to be OwlForest.
I don't know if that's going to continue. I don't know. I
We'll
don't know where I
see.
am with my starts. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm doing this on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus using the OwlForest threads. I put 210 stitches in on it. Here's where I got to. Not mad at it. I love stitching on it. It gives me the same feeling that stitching on Atlantis did, which
Yeah.
is right
by
there.
Which is gorgeous and beautiful, and I love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this next one was a repeat as well, so I stitched on it one time and then it came back a couple spins later.
Sure.
This is the Witch Training Academy from Kathy Barrick. Here's what it looks like. I'm an idiot and I'm doing this in the NPS silks, needlepoint silks. This is on this Fortnite Fabrics. I know that. I don't know what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And it got 484 stitches. Here's what it looks like. I'm very pleased with it.
Nice.
And then I just spun again. I didn't even think about spinning in front of everyone.
I just thought about it like 2 minutes before I was done. I was like, oh, while I'm here, I can spin it in front of people.
But the next one I'm stitching on is Another Year Creeps By from Ink Circles.
Nice.
And I was like, ooh, I'm so excited.
Yay. So we'll see the progress for that next filming.
Yes. I'm going to keep going with Arbitrary August until I get tired of it.
Yeah.
But I will take breaks in there to try to stay current on some of these stitch alongs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because
And sometimes I spin something and it is not like, oh, I wanted to bring something to work today just in case, and this is not going to work.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All
So
right.
some things sneak in that way.
Excuse me.
So those are all that.
Well, that was a very productive 2 weeks.
That was 13,618 stitches.
And I got 1,000. Yay!
And I didn't stitch for 2 days.
Oh, neither did I. It's all good. I'm really glad we didn't film until today.
It's fine.
Oh, it is
It's all
all.
good.
It's all good. It's all fine. I'm not mad. It's just funny. I just have to laugh. I'm so glad you stitch a
You,
lot. I'm
I
doing
got
my
you.
happy dance of stitching. I'm celebrating your stitching.
We're okay. We've graduated to interpretive dance, people.
I'm inspired by the Olympics. Did you? Okay, so today I watched artistic swimming, which used to be, what did they used to call it?
Synchronized swimming.
Okay, so it's now artistic swimming, and Team Canada did an interpretive number to all of the to a medley of the mix from the Super Bowl from 2 years ago that had Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and Eminem and
Oh,
all that. So I looked at my husband and I said, "Did you ever think you would ever see 9 white women from Canada artistic swimming to Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube? Only in the Olympics, people. Only in the Olympics."
yes.
I love it. Anyways, I enjoy the Olympics. I do.
Oh, I've been watching just tons. I was watching some qualifying diving before we
Oh yes.
filmed, and I I still have to watch the surfing finals and the men's
Mm.
skateboard
Yes.
qualifying
Yes.
and finals. Um, so yeah, there's a lot I haven't gotten to, and I still haven't. There's still some apparatus finals in the gymnastics I have not watched.
Yes.
I'm down to like three or four. I'm close. I'm
Yes.
close with that. I did watch the trampoline. Um, they're insane.
Yes, they are. It hurts me.
Holy,
Today I watched someone knock themselves out going over a steeplechase thing.
like hurdles?
Yeah, like it was the steeplechase race, and it was near the end, and he caught his foot and literally knocked himself out.
Oh,
It was bad. I was like, oh. I really hope he's
so
okay because he was like out. Like you could see when he like that moment when you lose consciousness, you could see it happen. It was not good. Oh gosh, it was not good. I'd never seen a I had never seen that happen in steeplechase. Yeah, it happens. That was really sad.
so the are you gonna watch the show jumping finals?
Didn't that already happen?
Yes, but you can watch it on replay on Peacock, so that's where I've
That's
been
true.
watching all
Or
my stuff.
CBC Gem.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
I
there
will.
was a moment where the number one in the world, with riding his top horse
Mm-hmm.
in the final. It was the final. They had already qualified. They were in the final. He jumped a fence and he was really off balance with the jump. And then he had to turn right to get to the next fence. And his horse thought he should be turning left. And they
Oh
had a
no.
disagreement, and the horse dumped him off
Oh no.
into like a bunch of greenery that was
Yeah.
like they had stuck like the timer thing,
Yes,
the
yes.
camera thing. And it dumped him right off. And
Oh
the guy
dear.
just sat there for a minute and was like, what the hell just happened?
Oh no.
It was just like
Yeah.
number one in the world. And it was like
You just
I'm
never
on a
know.
horse group. I'm on a horse group and everybody is like, see, they're crap at the top level as well. They were like, look, they're human.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm.
I did find it interesting, however, that I noticed this with the eventing as well. The eventing had a couple, they had like 2 riders off and at least 2 horses fall. I saw them in real time.
Mm-hmm.
They never showed a replay of those at all. They
Oh,
just didn't. So when I saw him fall off in real time, and then they never replayed it again. It was like,
interesting.
that was interesting. I'm like, normally they show the stuff, but there's a diver that hit her feet on the platform and on the springboard.
That hurts. That just
Ow,
hurts
and the
saying.
float, and they showed it like 3 times, and I'm like, I don't know how she didn't break an ankle because her feet did nasty things when they hit the board.
It's just not good. Not
But 3 times I had to watch that.
good. Mm-hmm.
But they didn't show the
It's
horses.
really interesting what replays they'll show and what they won't. And it's all due to whoever, like, who's the source. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Enough with the Olympics.
Anyways. I like
You
to
guys don't even care, I know.
I know.
And we're not stitching the Summer Olympics, so there are plenty of people that are, and I encourage everyone, if you want to do that,
Yeah.
go follow. I believe it's the Naptime Stitcher. Put it out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still plenty of Olympics if you want to participate.
I think the Whip Warriors group is doing an Olympic challenge as well.
Yes.
If you're part of that group. So I started, and then I realized that nothing I was going to stitch on was going to fit in the categories they had, so I kind of stopped. I just kept on going with my stuff. So there you go. But yes, there's a lot of Olympic stitching. I'm the type of person that I like to have something going on in the background, so it's usually a sports event that I don't have to pay attention to, or that I know that they'll show a replay when there's a goal.
Oh.
Or golf.
She sneezed on me. Gross. That was gross.
Oh, baby. It's okay.
She doesn't care.
Okay. All right, then. So, yes, I'm a big time listening to sports while I stitch person, so this has been dream heaven for me. All right. So let's move on. Do we like to talk about plans or haul?
Well, can I talk about my little road trip jaunt?
Yes.
And then it will segue a little bit into haul.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it'll segue into stitching kindness, and then we'll do the haul portion.
Should we just say that our plans for the rest of August is arbitrary August?
Yeah, it is.
There you go. That's pretty much what's going on.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on.
There you go. Okay, let's talk about your visitor, because I just found out about this now. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, so Shannon doesn't have a Flosstube.
No.
Shannon is a friend of mine friend of ours from Virtual Stitchers. She lives up in Canada.
Yes, she does.
A little west of Toronto.
Yes.
I had to do it. I had to put Toronto above the lake and then go here.
That's right.
So she had some vacation time, and she and her husband decided to take a little road trip around the lake.
Nice.
And they stopped in Buffalo, and they got the wings, and they bought Buffalo Bills stuff.
I was just going to say, Shannon is one of the biggest Buffalo Bills fans I've ever met in my entire life. Yes. There we go. The biggest.
So, yeah. So she, asked me if I was working on that Monday, and I was like, no. And she's like, do you want to meet at Hobby House, Needleworks?
I wondered who you were meeting there. Oh. I saw the cryptic post.
Yep. So it worked out well. I got there about 20 minutes before she did, and I just hung out and drank some tea, because I didn't want to start shopping without her.
Right. It's rude.
It's rude. So she got there. Dan really was a good sport about, a Needleworks shop.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good guy. So we'll insert a couple photos of us meeting, and we got a
Yay!
picture. And then
Love
we
it.
have a photo of Shannon and I in front of Hobby House, holding
Yes.
up our Moonlight Garden
Oh,
samplers.
yes. Yes.
And then we made Dan get in a photo as well.
Here he
So
is.
we stitched.
Yep. Oh no, I was looking at the pictures. This is where I'm
Oh,
going to put that picture in.
oh yes.
Sorry.
So so we did some good stitching, and then they're just moved into this space probably 2 months ago, so they're not all fully settled yet, because Shannon had a specific list of Krynic, so she didn't have her Krynic threads out yet. She brought us 2 cardboard boxes of Krynic threads and said, "Here, you can look through these."
Love it.
So we sat on the couch, and Dan helped, and we had the list, and then we'd pick up the Krynic, yes, no, throw it in
Right.
like the shopping cart.
Right.
And we went through the 2 big boxes of Krynic. I think
Nice.
we got everything except one that she needed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Then we went out to dinner, um, the distillery in Victor. I don't have photos.
That's okay.
And then I went home because I was tired. And they continued on. I think they went up to Alexandria Bay and spent the night up there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that was awesome that you were able to meet them in person. That's very cool.
It was. And then Shannon handed me Stitchy Kindness.
Oh, Shannon. Here we go.
Shannon got me some lemon twist Ada
Love it.
and some polar ice Ada.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's a good color.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw any of these colors. She said she had them for years. Grasshopper.
Heck yeah. Excuse me.
And then just some
Did she save up all
random
of her Ada for
beigey.
you?
Yes, she did.
I love it.
A navy.
Nice.
And this is really pretty. I don't know what color this is, but this is really pretty.
Oh, I've seen that before.
It's mauve-y.
Yeah,
It's a
there's a
mauve.
name for it. Oh, I can't remember. You know.
Cameo rose.
There you go.
Ah.
Nice.
So this thing has been, the original price was $3.79, and then it went on sale for $2.79, and then it looks like it was at a garage sale for $1.50.
Hey, we are thrifty
No,
bargain
I love
shoppers.
it. I just think
know.
it's funny that it's that old, that it's been around that much.
I love it.
All right.
Awesome.
Do you want to see the rest of the Hobby House haul? Or do you want to sing the Wegman song first?
Well, I really don't have a Wegman song other than Wegman's Bag of Acquisitions. Go.
All right. So I do have a Wegman's bag, but
Yes.
I also have a Hobby House bag.
What?
So here's
Heresy.
the Hobby House bag.
How dare you?
Yeah, I got a little crazy.
When was the last time you were at Hobby House?
Oh, it's been since before they moved.
Okay.
All right, I gave in. Seaside Tiny Town.
Yes. We might have to start that
Halloween Tiny Town.
Yes.
And then I said, I'm done.
Oh, darn it. I was hoping for you to get the autumn one, and then I would make you do it for my birthday.
No.
Maybe we'll have to do the seaside one for my birthday still.
Oh. Okay. Pack of needles that just fell in the Wegmans bag. All right, 16 count Swamp Thing from Fox and Rabbit.
Nice.
16 count hog bristle from Finding Rabbit.
Excuse me. Hog bristle is like one of their most popular colors.
It's a good neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna save that one for later. I'm trying not to throw crap around. Yes, we will not show you the receipt. Just because you never know when you're going to want to start another full coverage. I picked up some more 25 count easy guide. Because you never know when you need a full coverage.
Absolutely.
That. Okay, the next couple things go together. Okay. This is, I don't know who it's by. I should have written down who it's by. This is 18 count Dark Mountain.
Nice. Ooh, that's nice.
So that is for Halloween at Hollyberry Sampler from Station Nash.
Ooh,
How have I never seen this one before?
I like that one.
I think it'll look good on that fabric.
Yes, it will. Whoops, sorry.
So, and then I purchased all the threads they had. I still need to place an order with Sammy because I'm short like 3 of them. There's only like 7 colors, so I had half of them. Because I'm like, I'm just going to kit it up. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that. Okay. That is my hobby house stash.
Nice.
Yes, I am a fabric person.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We can do yours and then we can come back to mine.
Okay. Well, I don't have a ton. I did order some things before I left the States, and my sister-in-law has been monitoring our P.O. box, and so she forwarded a couple things to me recently. So the first thing that came was 'Tis the Time of Year for the annual cross-stitch Christmas book from Craftways, which I think is through Hirschner's. And so this is the one this year. Now I will say, if you're a fan of Emma Congdon, if you're a fan of Barbara Anna, there's quite a few there's multiples from each designer in this one this year. They seem to tend to have quite a few. I found that this year's, there's a lot of nice patterns, but there are a lot of modern, how can I put it?
Modern aesthetic.
Modern not cartoon. That it's more, a lot more. I call it cartoon. It's not to be demeaning. It's just a little more. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it's more of like stuff like that. Do you see what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
There's a lot of, yeah. I think of it as more of, I don't know. There are a couple that I want to do for sure in this book, so I'll keep it anyway. It swings back and forth sometimes with, if there are things that I like in there, but there's enough in here that justifies me wanting to keep it. Let's put it that way. There's always
okay.
one. Like for this one, can you see that?
Ice skaters.
I love that one.
Okay.
I like that one. It's, yeah. There's a lot that remind me of Soda Stitch in this one.
Yeah.
That's the kind of like this one. There's a lot of things like
Cutesy.
this.
It's
Yeah,
cutesy.
cutesy. And it's not bad. It's just, there was a lot of it in this one, but there's a lot of things that you can pick out the motifs if that's not your jam. But yeah, so there's like that, and then you'd have this on the other side. What else? There's another one that I was like, ooh, like last year there was a lot of was that last year where there was at least 2 with Northern Lights in it.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. Oh, and then I like this one.
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
That's a lot.
That is a lot. You're correct. And actually, this was artwork that was adapted by Barbara Anna. This one.
Okay.
Which was really interesting. There's quite a few like graphic-y ones, like Emma Condon is known for graphic and stylized, and so there's quite a few of her stuff in there. So if you're a fan of her work, there's a lot of that. And then there's another one. Where is it? This is like classic Barbara Anna right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so there's and I like this one by Emma Condon. It's on the back. There it is. Have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's enough in here for me to justify getting the book again this year. Now have I so there you go. And it also comes, as always, they always put a little insert with a bunch of ornaments. And this year it was Holiday Trio, so it's like 3 of each kind of style.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. So that came with it. And then I ordered the Forbidden Fiber Co. And I know you did as well, right? What?
Yeah.
The Forbidden Fiber Co. Fall Fabric Box. And so I received those. Now, you and I had basically the same comment. I love Forbidden Fiber Co. stuff, but I think I was expecting a slightly different palette for fall. Just slightly. But it's okay. They all kind of look fun together. So when I finally went and purchased it, I got the 18 count Ada for different this year. So this one is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this is going to be one of those cases that, yeah. So this isn't, it's orange ochre. So it's kind of like a coppery one. Yeah, you hold yours up and I'll hold mine up. See which one shows up. Yeah. Orange ochre.
But if we're both not on the screen, who's showing?
I'm showing both of us.
Okay.
So you're seeing it side by each. So you can't. So that's the first one. The next one was Bluestone. Yeah, you can see the difference in our lighting. Holy mackerel. The next is Autumn Sky, which is a purpley gray. You got 16 count, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then another purpley one, it's Meadow Violet.
Meadow Violet is like 327.
Yes. So true. And then there's one called...
And Autumn Sky, I want to say, is like 3042.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really pretty purples. I just wasn't expecting 2 purples for a fall thing, but that's just me. And then Tomato Cream.
Yeah, this one I can see as fall.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. And then the last one is Golden Lime, which is a green. So if you put them all, you do that little swirly swirl. So you can see the color palette in totality.
I'm not swirling. You can swirl.
I will. I just found that when we did that last time when we did the rainbow set, you could really see the colors better. Okay. So there you go.
Yes.
Woo. So yeah, so that's the color palette. Not mad. It just wasn't quite what I was expecting. So I've got some new and interesting colors for my stash now, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, which is fun. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad. I'm not
Yeah.
sitting here pouting. I'm not
No.
having a hissy fit. I'm just
No.
like, well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting, but
That's exactly,
okay.
Yeah, that's the reaction I had too. So that was cool. So that was my, that's what my haul was for this round.
I have Wegman's bag now.
Oh, you've got a new Wegmans bag.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a bunch of Wegmans bag stuff. Okay. You got a book? I got a book.
Mine's coming.
Cross stitch in the forest.
Yes, can you scooch it down? Yeah, so you can see the, yeah. Cross stitch of the forest. I have that. It's coming to me. I'm excited.
Things like
yes. So Max Pigeon is actually from Canada, and his designs are pigeon coop designs, and he's very much nature based or like landscape based geometric designs that usually fit in a hoop scenario. And I love his stuff.
I love that.
That one is so good. And he does all of his stuff on Ada. It's easily accessible for people that are just learning or like want to start up cross stitching. So he uses Ada, and I'm not mad at that either. And I'm excited to get my book. Did you get the freebie fox pattern because you bought the book?
I don't know. Was I supposed to get a freebie fox pattern?
Did you pre-order it? You pre-ordered the book, right?
I think so.
Yeah, there was a way where you could get a freebie fox pattern because of you pre-ordered.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of, I would say a number of months ago.
Look at the box.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's your favorite. Thank you for the preview because I'm looking forward to seeing mine.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. I love his stuff. If you go, it's Pigeon Coop Designs. He's got a lot of different.
I got mine on Amazon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I didn't get the fox pattern.
I don't know. I pre-ordered mine on Amazon, and then he said if you can show that you pre-ordered it, you get access to the free.
That's okay.
Yeah. I would say, was it about this time last year where I had the provinces, where he did the provinces of Canada?
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, I've liked his stuff. He has his stuff. He doesn't do huge designs, so but like I said, he loves doing outdoors, landscapes, nature, birds, animals, and with more of a geometric theme. And his stuff is really pretty. So I encourage you to go take a look. Yes. For sure. Anyways, I'm excited.
All right. As if I didn't just show you enough fabric. My Fox and Rabbit Fabric of the Month came in, and it is white clay.
Nice.
And then, do you remember I bought that Stitch Along, the pop movie Stitch Along?
Yes.
Cult movie Stitch Along.
Cult movie Stitch Along, yes.
Well, I also bought the fabric from Witch's Gardens Crafts. This is Sunflower.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that a lot.
Okay, this is what I thought was coming in the fall fabric box.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. And then Oh, I know what this is. Ha 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 ha. Some floss,
Nice.
along with my hard copy of the ring-tailed lemur from
Very
Lindy
nice.
Stitches.
Nice. That's the is it the endangered species?
Endangered Species Club.
Nice.
Yes. This is a nice quote. When one tugs on a single thing in nature, he finds it attached to the rest of the world. Not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the end. I got blamed yesterday.
What?
Vicky Stitch and Button said I showed her one of those OwlForest designs that I showed you, and she went off to the site, and then she's like, "There's a sale," and I bought things.
We're sorry,
And
not
I
sorry.
blame you.
Sorry, not
Sorry,
sorry.
not sorry.
Sorry, not
That's the
sorry.
end of my haul.
Excellent.
Come on.
There
Come
you go.
here. Oh, say hello to the
Hi,
people.
beautiful. Are you feeling sad, lonely, and neglected? Was Mama not paying attention to you?
Life is very rough.
Very, very rough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's it. Like we said, we're going to continue on with Arbitrary August and see how much stitching we can get done in the next 2 weeks. And like I said, I hope to get some shelving so you'll see more than just totes behind me. Here's hoping. And yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it. Thanks for sticking with us.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And as always, if you have questions, comments, please feel free to leave them. We try to monitor everything, and we either answer questions right then and there in the comments, or we'll save some for our next Flosstube. So, but anyways, and oh no, we talked about that last time. We passed doing this 2 years. It's kind of crazy pants.
We did.
It's kind of fun. So
there
you go.
Quick plan.
Okay.
This is just a quick plan, just in case anybody wants to participate. So my birthday is September 8th.
Right.
And if anyone would like to celebrate my birthday along with me, please stitch on an OwlForest.
Does that mean I have to start cardinals?
You don't have to start anything. You can stitch on one that you already have.
I don't have any started.
Don't have any? Yes, you do. You have Star Dragon or Moon Deer.
Star Dragon, that's right. Are you going to remove my reason for starting?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't get what you were saying.
I don't know. We'll see.
I didn't want to make people feel like they had to start on something, but stitch on an OwlForest.
Stitch on an OwlForest. Okay. Between now and your birthday, we'll figure out a hashtag for that.
Yeah, no, we're not. I'm fine. Yes. Not that many people are going to do this anyway, so it's fine.
Don't know.
I'm pretty sure. So
we'll figure something out. Anyways, so yeah, so start thinking about that if you want to participate, which will be a lot of fun. You're right, Star Dragon, ding ding.
And OwlForest has freebies on their website.
Yes, they do.
So, and they also have DMC conversions. So it's easy enough to download a freebie and
start something
get it
fun.
Up with DMC.
Yeah. Join in the OwlForest loveliness.
Yes. Come to the dark side. We have owls.
That's true. Okay, so I think that's it. And
I'm done.
We're all done. So thanks again, like we said, for joining us. In the meantime, have a great couple of weeks and happy stitching, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.